First came the unrelenting rain from what the National Weather Service is calling an unparalleled weather event. But early this morning, the unthinkable happened. Take a look at this. This is a levee in Monterey, California, just south of San Francisco, that has given way. The levee breach sending floodwaters gushing toward communities below. Thousands were evacuated, and it is still unclear just how bad the damage is. A desperate effort is underway right now to plug that breach and stop the flooding. Across central and northern California, the rain has washed away roads and flooded communities. And unfortunately, there is no relief in sight. More rain is set to batter the region tomorrow. Steve Patterson starts our coverage tonight from Springville, California. Steve.
Jose, here the rain may have stopped, the sun is up, but this threat of flash flooding has gone nowhere because of how swollen river systems like the one next to me are. As we speak, search and rescue crews remain out in full force after a wall of water struck this state.
Tonight, the worst-case scenario in Northern California, the Pajaro River levee in Monterey County failing, flooding homes and farmland. Overnight, door-to-door evacuations and more than 60 water rescues.
We were able to evacuate 2/3 of Pajaro. The other people who stood behind to try to gather their things are now trapped behind the water line.
More than 8,500 people forced to evacuate countywide. Residents warned not to use tap water. California slammed once again by an atmospheric river. Life-threatening flash flooding in some places. Residents trapped by washed-out roads in others.
We're stranded. We're not going anywhere unless it's an emergency.
4 million people in the West remain under flood alerts, with as much as 3 more inches of rain in some places expected through Sunday. And in the High Sierra, another 8 inches to 2 feet of snow is possible. The worry there, this tropical system melting part of a historic snowpack, leading to more flash flooding and avalanches in communities already trapped under feet of snow.
It's kind of like living in a Jumanji movie. Every day there's a new surprise.
In Gilroy, California, heartbreak.
We have nothing else.
The Silva family's home flooded back in January. After losing nearly everything, they stayed strong and rebuilt. As they prepared to move back in, the floodwaters rose again, this time ruining everything left, including their crops.
We're not quite sure what we're going to do because everything that we had is destroyed.
Steve is there in Central California. Steve, can you give us a sense of the damage you're seeing around you?
Jose, you can hear it, you can see it, you can feel it, the power of this river next to me as it overloaded this neighborhood. And you can see the result behind me, that deck crumbled, and it is home after home, and there's little relief in sight. As residents clean up, the next storm system expected to move in as early as Monday. Jose?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.
Man, you had better count yours. You better count them, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy, Azakar, man, bringing you flame. You already know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell. You be left in that loop. You know what the business be. You know what the business be. It is Sunday, March the 12th, 12:47 in the a.m. And your boy bringing it to you straight out the grease. 450 degrees out that furnace, you know what I'm saying? Straight to your device. I hope it don't melt. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell, homie. You know what the business be. Every time I drop them videos for you, homie. And I try to go around the globe. I try to anyway. But here recently, man, I've been stuck in Cali. Because, man, it's so reflective of the time in 2010 when we had our flood here in Nashville. And man, I tell you what, that was a very, very interesting day in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm talking about areas where it normally take you 5 minutes to get to. It probably take you 3 or 4 hours to get to. Oh man, it was crazy. It was crazy. But to see what's going on in Cali right now, oh my God. Storm breaches California rivers, Levy. Thousands evacuate. Oh my God. Not too long ago. I say about 6 or 8, it's about 6 hours ago. Watsonville, California. A Northern California agriculture community famous for its strawberry crops was forced to evacuate early Saturday after Parajó River Levy was breached by flooding from a new atmospheric river that plummeted the state. That's crazy. All that precipitation. That is crazy. Across the Central Coast, Monterey County, more than 8,500 people were under evacuation orders and warnings Saturday, including roughly 1,700 residents, many of them Latino farm workers and unincorporated community of Parajó. Officials said that the Parajó River Levy breached about 100 feet, which is 30.48 meters wide. Crew had gone door to door Friday afternoon to urge residents to leave before the rain comes, but some stayed and had to be pulled away from flood waters early Saturday morning. Wow. They seen it, the rain coming, and you see what the rain is bringing, this precipitation, what it's bringing. Oh my God, man, this is wild. They ain't really talking about this. First responders and the California National Guard rescued more than 50 people overnight. One video showed a member of the Guard helping a driver out of the trapped car by water up to their waist. They were gonna die. They were gonna die, man. This is water. Too much of everything is not a good thing. Oh man, that's. The Parajó River separates the counties of Santa Cruz and Monterey in the flood area Saturday. Flood waters that got into the region's wells might have contaminated with chemicals, officials said, and residents were told not to drink or cook with tap water for the fear of illness. Boy, fall of America. The fall of America is beginning. Well, it's been beginning, but America is falling. Oh my God, America is falling. Babylon is falling. Oliver Gonzalez is 12 years old, told the Associated Press that his mother and his aunt were rescued around 5 a.m. Saturday in Parajó. He grabbed his laptop, cell phone, and some important documents, but so much was left behind in their rush to leave. He said, "I'm kind of scared," he said several hours later from evacuating the center near Watsonville. "My mom's car was left in the water." Ooh. Annis Rodriguez, 37, said the first responder knocked on her home door shortly after midnight. Her family packed about 4 days worth of clothing and drove out safely. She and her 2 children and her husband and parents, along with their dog Mila, arrived at the shelter about an hour later with fewer answers about what it would mean for their community going forward. Boy. And I am just sitting here just in peace, sleeping about 6 hours not too long ago. Nobody rushing, knocking on my door, tell them we need to evacuate or there's some harm coming to the neighborhood. Man, count your blessings, ladies and gentlemen. Count your blessings. It's going down in California, man. It is going down, and it's happening so fast, and not too many people really even talking about it, man. I'm tripping off of this. But y'all leave me some comments, let me know, man. And y'all get on the prayer, man, for Cali and its residents, man. Because, man, when God allowed things to happen, it's hard, homie. And ain't no bullets been fired. But look how much damage been done. It's your boy Musa. Peace and bother hackers, people.
He has not been able to break my spirit. They hate Farrakhan. What you hate me for? I don't rob nobody. I don't steal. I don't lie. I don't fornicate. I'm not a homosexual. I don't countenance dope. I clean people up from that. Why you don't like me? You don't like me because I met the one who would consume you with the spirit of his mouth on the brightness of his coming. I don't represent God will come. Hell no. When you see a black man, listen to me good. Listen. When you see a black man stand up in the most powerful government on earth and speak as I speak and walk as I walk and live as I live and don't care nothing about that enemy, then you ought to know God is not to come. God is already present. He's here. He's in the world.